before I get ready to head out and try to go pick up my credentials. I'm gonna try to get there early because I want to make sure I got a good spot. So try to get a good spot, try to get as many interviews as possible. Hopefully I can run into Bo Mack because I believe Bo Mack is out here. He trains Keyshawn Davis, so Bo Mack is out here. I heard Bud is out here. If I can get Bud, then I will try. If not, then I'll leave it alone. But nevertheless, Bob came out with some interesting comments um, that made some of the people that's members of the Errol Spence cult very happy. Now they're starting to get even more confident now. But I just want to say this could be buyer beware. But at the end of the day, I just hope this fight get done, and that's all I really want. And so we can just find out who's the best out of these two. But you know, at the end of the day, no matter who wins, there's gonna possibly be a question mark, you know, because you have to ask that question: if Errol Spence wins, will Terrence Crawford fans accept victory? If Terrence Crawford wins, will his fans, Errol Spence fans, accept Terrence Crawford? Um, I don't know, but from what I've seen, I just noticed, and this is my own assessment, and I've seen it because I've been talking about this for years. And I'm gonna talk about what Derek Ames said in a separate video, but um, Bob Arum said that Terrence Crawford may not be mentally there, and he may not be able to beat Errol Spence at this point. Now, like I said, I know that some of people from the Spence cult came out. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Because like I said, until after the Ugas fight, they wasn't that damn confident. And I gotta say this to the people that come on people's channel listening: stop trying to bully people. Stop trying to like bully and try to internet and intimidate people, because everybody ain't gonna be pro, you know what I'm saying, team Errol Spence. Bud has fans and he has a right to have fans. But like I said, I'm gonna continue to call out the fake pro black media who drove a wedge between the black community, basically trying to play Terrence Crawford up against Errol Spence and trying to portray Errol Spence as Malcolm X, and he ain't even remotely close to being Malcolm X or Martin Luther King or nothing like that. But a lot of people get mad at me because I say these type of things, and I need to make this very clear. Can't nobody bully me over the internet. Nobody can bully me over no chat line or none of that stuff. Just because I don't say that don't mean that I'm scared of you. But at the end of the day, keep thinking that. Keep thinking that. But it is what it is. So when I hear Bob Arum make those kind of comments, I'm not gonna tear into Bob Arum. I get it. I get it. You could say that it's a little bit of sour grapes because Terrence Crawford is no longer a client of his. Terrence Crawford has moved on, and you know you gonna be a little pissed or upset about it, and I get it. So of course you're gonna say, well, I don't think Terrence Crawford can beat Errol Spence, or because Bob Arum can't sit up there and say, well, I hope Terrence Crawford loses because he's not with Top Rank anymore, because then people would say, oh, okay, so it's like that now. So that puts Bob in a terrible position to get criticized. So I get it. And I'm not even worried about it because I don't know if I'm buying into that. I've said this before. This is a 50-50 fight. And like I said before, I notice now all of a sudden, you got some goofballs like making their goofballs making videos like Now they getting confident saying that Errol Spence is making emojis and all this kind of stuff, saying that he knocking on Terrence Crawford's door. Terrence Crawford's door has been open for the last 3 years. It's just that Errol Spence didn't want to walk in. But nevertheless, I'm not even finna get into that because, like I said, I'm gonna keep saying what I want to say. Oh, and by the way, I just want to let the Errol Spence coach know that I won my appeal when y'all flagged my video, because that's another thing I'm getting tired of. I'm getting tired of the Errol Spence apologists. Every time I say something or critique or say something about Errol Spence, you don't like, you start flagging my videos. And I have an idea who it is doing this stuff. And I need to say this, and I'm gonna make this very clear. That's real weak of you. But at the end of the day, I've been started to see what type of dude you was. But I mean, I've known it for a while. But you know, it is what it is, though. I've said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. Can't nobody muzzle me, and I'm not gonna say what you want me to say. And I'm gonna say this again. I don't give a damn about you being mad because I won't be an Errol Spence nut hugger. I'm gonna critique him the same way I'm gonna critique Terrence Crawford or any other fighter. I don't do Colts. I don't do that kind of stuff. I'm not finna go get a purple hoodie and put it over my head and be going, Nope, not gonna happen. So, as far as Bob Arum's comments go, like I said, I'm just taking that with a grain of sand. Why would I be mad at Errol Spence? What about the black people that don't support Terrence Crawford, Andre? See, you proving my point. What about how Terrence Crawford said that Canelo didn't fight, black fighters? That Canelo was ducking skillful black fighters. See, you just proved my point. You guys come on here and I say something about Errol Spence, then you come on here trying to play the devil's advocate and all that stuff. Well, I don't mess with the devil. So I'm just saying, you just proved my point. You trying to make a slick comment, and that's what I'm saying. You guys are part of the problem. Stop coming on people's outlet trying to police their channel when they say something that you don't like. You could disagree, but stop trying to say that I got something against Errol Spence. You don't know what you're talking about. If I had something against Errol Spence, why would I sit up there and spend $1,000 to go see Errol Spence fight? So, I mean, you need to get your facts together, man, before you start sitting up here coming on my outlet trying to talk slick. I've said on several occasions that Errol Spence can beat Terrence Crawford and that he could possibly stop Terrence Crawford. But at the same time, I said that Terrence Crawford could stop Errol Spence. But see, nobody ever wants to hear that part. You guys get mad. Like I said, you guys gonna have to accept it. If you don't want to hear me critique Errol Spence, then go to another channel. You more than welcome to go to another channel. But at the same time, ain't nobody gonna tell me what the hell to say on my channel. That's all I'm saying, bro. Come on, man. Cut the crap. This is nauseating. But then again, I go through this with Canelo fans. I used to go through this every once in a while with Manny Pacquiao fans. Used to go through this with Floyd Mayweather fans. You're going to have to understand, if you're going to listen to a boxing channel or somebody critique a fighter, you're going to have to be able to tolerate them saying something that you may not like. But to try to come on somebody's outlet and try to sneak diss them and try to disrespect them, that's not going to happen. And I'm not going to allow that on my outlet because, one, I work too far. I work too hard to get where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I work too hard. So I'm just saying. But getting back to Bob Arum. But getting back to Bob Arum, I'm just taking that with a grain of salt. Like I said before, it's just he's not there anymore. So, but he can't sit up there and say, hey, Terrence Crawford isn't a top ranked fighter, so I hope he loses. Terrence Crawford is always mentally ready. I've been around him. I've been around his camp. When this fight happens, he will be more than ready. It is a 50-50 fight. I don't know how many times I got to keep saying this. This fight could go either way. I could see Errol Spence doing some things to offset, but, Buzz set and vice versa. This fight is going to be won probably in the later rounds. Who wants it more? Both men is going to take punishment in this fight. Like I keep saying, if you think that Errol Spence, when the bell ring, is going to throw 3 punches and the fight going to be over, you're out of your damn mind. It's a 50-50 fight. Now, nothing's set in stone yet, but, we are on the verge. I don't know how negotiations is going. And, if I see Bo Mack, I'm going to try to speak to him, and see what's going on, how's negotiations go. Like I said before, the biggest hurdle is going to be probably a split of the money, but everybody's going to have to give a little something to try to make this fight happen. Everybody's going to have to put their egos aside to make this fight happen if you really want this fight. And so is the fans. But let me get to this whole Errol Spence thing about the black community and all this kind of stuff. Errol Spence has said some stuff that I agree with, but he's said some stuff I didn't agree with. At the end of the day, there were some roadblocks. I know personally what was going on, and I'm gonna talk about that in the next video. I understand when you do media, when you cover boxing, and I'm not trying to create like some persona for me, but I am speaking from my mind and I am speaking from my heart. And I know sometimes when people listen to your channel, especially in boxing, they're going to feel they're going to feel, okay, why did he say that? But at the end of the day, I have a right to critique you because this is what I do. I go to fights, I cover fights, and I critique the fighters, critique everybody for the traitors. And it's nothing personal. And I want to say that. It's never nothing personal. It seemed to me, the people that get personal with it, it's the trainers and the boxers. I saw how somebody looked at me when they, I guess they recognized my voice. And like I said before, there's plenty of ways to get in contact with me. I've extended my outlet to all the boxers, all the trainers, all the managers, everybody. If I say something you don't like and you want to discuss it, I'm not hard to get in contact with. There's always somebody that know me. So, you know what I'm saying? My name is out there. I mean, I don't have like 200, 300,000 subscribers, but my name is out there. These dudes know who I am. They've seen me. I go to the fights. So that's all I'm saying. There's no reason, like I said, being a fan or even being, being a manager or a boxer to get too personally, to take it too personal when somebody says something. But that's what's been going on. And I just needed to put that out there. Now, like I said, as far as Bob Arum and Terrence Crawford thing go, I'm just taking that with a grain of sand. At the end of the day, it's only one way to find out. Get this fight made. Hey, what's up, Taco? Okay. What's up, bro? Out here in Vegas to cover this fight, bro. Finna put this work in. I might have something set up with Bill, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Shout out to Taco K from my city. So, yeah, so just keep your fingers crossed. So, like I said, anybody that follow my channel know that I put up hella footage. So, I'll put up hella footage. Just remember that. When I come out here, I really come out here to work. But nevertheless, I'll be back later on. It's your boy Tam Biz. I'm out.